Oh no. Mother. Oh no. Don't back yourself into a wall. Bro. Whoop. Wait. Oh. I don't like it. I don't like this already. This is why I don't watch scary movies, because now I'm just gonna, whoa, I'm gonna do that. Just gonna fall off and die. That is terrifying. No thank you. I kinda hate that. Like, imagine just looking on your phone and seeing something else. Let's move on.
No one's here.
Yeah, okay. Oh my lord! What on the... What? What is that? This is very chaotic. It's very chaotic. That is awful. No, what the hell was that? Was that face? Okay, a lot of that was really dark, so I didn't... Dark for two reasons, but a lot of that was very dark because I didn't quite see what was happening, but I saw the face and that was all I needed to see. That was all I needed to see. Christopher! I don't like it. I love the comments that are like, oh, I love how you can hear Chris's laugh in the back. One comment was like, I only watch these videos for Chris.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was really cute. You should do a react to one of these once, just because you've been watching these videos forever. Me being Chris. Not doing it very well. Can't see it really. Oh. I'm not doing a very good job being Chris. What was that? What was that? Can we go back? Can you go back like just like 3 seconds? Don't go too back. Don't go too far back, Chris. That's fine. Wow, being Chris isn't working out for me. Just. Well, that looks painful. Ew. Ouch. Ooh. You don't you dare jump out at me. What's that in the corner? I hate it. Oh no. I hate jump scares. Jump. I hate them so much. I can't do these. Oh, Lucy. Oh, see, this is enough. No! God! Oh, I'd be so bad in a horror film. Like, I'd be so bad at it. I'd never want to be cast. That's not true. I'll take any work that comes my way as long as it's something I want to do. But, that was, I can't. WWLD, what would Lucy do? She would probably do this. Well, what? This is like not cool. Oh, you devil! That was a fake jump scare. That was gonna be a jump scare and then it wasn't a jump scare. I'm gonna have a heart attack. But I did a little Lucy. I'm doing a lot of impressions today. I'm doing a Chris. I did a Lucy because she does like little fisties. And she's like, oh no. Oh no, but she's like scared and British, you know? Oh no, oh god, oh god. I'm just gonna dance through this one. It's so dark, can't see anything. What's gonna happen? We don't know. It's very dark. Ooh. Are you eating someone? And not in a good way? I think she is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hate that. I can't. Oh. Oh, that almost got. That, you almost saw my croissant. You know it's a good one, Chris.
Hey, it's not too late. It's a 3 clips though.
Okay.
Still want to do it.
What did she eat for breakfast? Let's find out. Sounds like somebody like pressed rewound on her voice. Oh, bloody hell. You know what's good? Did somebody die? Yeah, somebody died. That one was a little more funny because just the chanting sounded like somebody was like going to rewind, like you know what I mean? Like that's what it sounds like. It was like which is, if you rewind that, it'll probably sound like nothing. But if it didn't, that would be very impressive, right? Right? Ew! Ow! You're not screaming that hard. I would be. What on earth is going on? This better not be what I think it is. Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't like that. Just let her dance, okay? Dancing's a good thing. Damn it. Scoops. Scoopy scoops. Don't know what scoops are. 2 scoops of vanilla Haagen-Dazs. Here we go. Well, that's disturbing. You okay? What happened to you? You alright? Would I do the same thing? I don't know. Is his head getting more round? Get the knife. Yeah, that'll help you. Don't hold it like that, though. Don't hold it like that. That's pointless. Oh, unless... Oh. Oh, that's what she was gonna do with that. I thought she was gonna attack the person. Because I don't know why I know this, but I think it's because of fight choreo. But you should never hold the knife like this if you're gonna attack someone, because you need that, like, that's just pointless. Like, what are you gonna do? They're far away. Anyways, shouldn't know that, but I do. That was dark, and it was a roller coaster of emotions. There, you almost saw my breakfast, which is exciting. That's a new one. We all saw how embarrassing I would be to take to a movie theater to watch a scary movie. So that's another thing. You just learned a lot about me today. So let me know more about you. Ooh, let us know in the comments, what is your absolutely no-go, will never go and watch kind of horror film? Let us know in the comments.
Oh my goodness, now that's a, wow, okay. Yeah, get out of there, why are you standing still? Yeah, you're cooked, my guy, yeah, oh no.
Holy avalanche, huge. Just came down. I pulled my chute, didn't work. I heard Hunter yelling, and here he is. You okay, bud?
Yeah, wow, holy indeed, avalanche, huge. That is wild. Poor Hunter, he's just absolutely buried. Let's make a home down there. You can make a little in-ground igloo. That's bonkers. They were not prepared for that, doesn't seem. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness, yeah, keep whipping, man. Pedal to the metal, just crank it. Get the hell out of there. He's lucky he made it over and it didn't like subsume him. You could've just like fallen right into it and get covered up to the head. That's that, you know? You got a nice snowy grave. At least you're hanging out on your snowder cycle for a little while longer. My goodness. He's getting a free ride down. Holy moly. At first I thought he was having fun with it, but obviously he had to dip. My goodness, yeah, just like whip it up, turns around. And you get a free ride to the bottom, you know? It's like hopping on the escalator. Just you just, you know, cut the engine, ride it down for free. No problem. Terrifying. Oh, you're laughing now. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, holy moly. Like, that's not even like everything. It's not even like it like started behind them and started going. Like, literally just like the snow underneath them just gave way. That's that. It's like, I don't even know how to explain that. Like quicksand, like absolute, like a landslide. Like, it just gave way. Nothing. No warning, no nothing. They're chuckling too until it happens. Hopefully those guys are alright, you know. It's been about a decade or two.
No, we're in the safe zone. Orange circle right there. It's gonna come out right in front
A
of
wave
you.
of snow came down over a Canada highway as officials triggered an avalanche. Oh, so they're triggering this avalanche. Making sure that it doesn't happen unexpectedly. Humans are so funny, aren't they? With the use of an explosive device, the slide was set off east of Salt Lake City in Utah. And we just decide like, hey, the snow's built up too much, let's absolutely wreck it. Let's take control here. We don't want this to happen, we're not ready for it. Yoo-hoo! Holy moly. Yeah, baby. The fact that we can do that is nuts. And like the folks were so close, they're like, yeah, we're in the safe zone, we're fine. Like, we know where the snow is gonna go. Bonkers. You figure avalanches are unpredictable, right? Force of nature. But we're like, nah, we're going to force the nature. Boom. Sorry about that. Holy moly. Coming right through the trees, eh? Are those trees or is that just like sheer mountain face? really tell. I think it might just be sheer mountain face, and I'm a fool. I mean, that one was neat. I don't know how monstrous it was. Obviously, no one was too close. Or were they? Are those little people down at the bottom? Oh no, am I an entire fool? Have I just misinterpreted this entire video? Hopefully everyone's okay, but from my perspective, it didn't seem that insane. Someday we'll find out.
The good news is that nobody sustained any major injuries.
Thank you for that update. I really do appreciate that. That is good news. Thank you very much. That's wild, yeah. Like they thought they were fine? Nope, it made it all the way over to them. Although it seemed like they didn't get the brunt of it, thankfully. It just kind of blew right by them. They got some nice wind in their ears. Oh, immediately. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Avalanche, avalanche. Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Poor guy. Just literally like the second they start, just whoop, you see it happen. That's just like one of those like record scratch moments, you know, like you're probably wondering how I got myself here. You know, it all started with my parents, you know, like fudge. And then we get two whole angles on this one too. That's wild. Jeez Louise. Oh, you got a 360 camera? What are we gonna see? Holy smokes. I mean, I guess he pulled his chute too. Good for him. That was quick thinking on his part. But I love the effect of the 360 here. Like you see him stumble a little bit getting ready for it, and then boom, the snow is on him, and it's like a freaking tunnel because of the way that the lens is looking at things. Obviously, it didn't create an actual tunnel around it, but it was a very fun visual journey. Avalanches.
Thousands of people around the world have received mysterious packages of seeds with no note or explanation. Many feared the seeds were a form of or some other biological weapons. Warnings from government agencies telling people not to plant them heightened the fear. The first reports of these mystery seeds came from the United States in May. A few dozen residents in Utah made the news when they received unsolicited packages from China.
Wow. Yeah,
Although they hadn't ordered anything that would have resulted in packages, they opened them to find the mystery seeds. Within a month, there were reports of similar packages across the US, Canada, and the United Kingdom.
Okay, so we were off. It wasn't peanuts or nuts or pistachios. They were seeds. There wasn't really an end to the story. All we know is that it's eco, and then people are receiving this mysterious seeds, and people are like, don't plant them. Something bad's gonna happen if you plant them. Like, what's the worst thing that'll happen? Like a weed plant will come out? That's not even a bad thing. That's pretty good. Pretty decent result there.
On August 20th, reports came through about a strange die-off of migratory birds in the White Sands area of New Mexico. Ecologists in the area typically find at most around half a dozen dead birds in a week. The die-off was definitely disturbing, but it was thought to be an isolated phenomenon. The unexplained die-off wasn't limited to just one species either. Warblers, bluebirds, sparrows, blackbirds, western wood peewees, and flycatchers are all among the species caught up in the die-off. Many residents have also reported the birds acting strangely shortly before they died. The birds were lethargic and unresponsive.
That's creepy. Okay, so essentially there was this weird phenomenon called a die-off where all the birds were like, you know what, this planet sucks. I'm going to yeet myself out of this universe. They just offed themselves. That's the better way to put it. All these birds are dying off for no reason at all. All of them. Bluebirds, what else do they say? Warblers, others, sparrows, I don't know. I didn't even know warblers was a bird. I just know the warblers as a glee club in Glee. You know, the warblers, led by Plane. That's freaky. I mean, to be fair, if I was a bird, I'd probably off myself too. What are you doing all day up there? Just flying around, doing nothing. You do nothing. Although I've already pissed off the bird community, I can't do it again. Remember the one time I was like, birds don't have a purpose on this planet. And then all the bird community were like, actually, this is what they do. And I was like, actually, I don't care. I just say things to upset you all.
British diplomat Richard Morris went missing while on a jog on the 6th of May this year. The 52-year-old had worked as the UK ambassador to Nepal until 2019, but had since returned home in Hampshire, where he lived with his wife and 3 children, and had recently been appointed the new British High Commissioner to Fiji, due to start just a few weeks after he disappeared. He was reported missing after he didn't return home that day, and police began weeks of searching the nearby Alice Holt forest. Richard's body was eventually discovered in August, more than 3 months after he had vanished. The body was found by members of the public on a walk in Alice Holt Forest.
Creepy. So no one really knows, or unless they know how he died, but they just haven't told us in this video. This guy, he's a diplomat, disappeared on a run, found 3 months later by the public. That's the thing though, if you're involved in government and you're high up, I would just assume, like, you know, if something weird's happened to you, it's because your role, right? Your position. People want to take down the government. Isn't that a thing? Like other government and enemy governments?
It doesn't get that higher up, you like sworn in secrecy, so maybe like betrayed them, so you got,
I don't know. I just think like there's weird going around in the government, and then obviously you got enemies from different countries. You're going on a jog, you might not come back. And he didn't. That's sad. That's why I would never want like a high profile job like that. Like being in the government. One, because I couldn't, like I'm not intellectual enough for that. But even like a lawyer. Imagine being a lawyer and then you're a lawyer for like a mob, like a gang. And then it doesn't go the way they want it and then they hunt you down and you're dead. You know?
On August 30th, American Airlines Flight 1997 left Philadelphia at around 3:20 p.m. local time to begin the 5-hour journey to Los Angeles. There was nothing particularly unusual about the flight, and the plane made it to Los Angeles' LAX airport without issue. However, on approach, pilots encountered something strange. They radioed in to the control tower to inform them the plane had just passed a guy in a jetpack, flying 3,000 feet above the tarmac. The airport tower warned incoming planes that they weren't alone in the airspace. The airspace invader and the person responsible for the disruption remains a mystery.
Well, I'm not surprised he remains a mystery because he f***ing jetted out on his jetpack. Like, there's people out there who have a lot of time in their hands, they're building things. This man built a jetpack and he's flying in the sky, never to return to again. He's probably dead, to be honest.
Video was uploaded on the 3rd of October 2016 and shows a man wandering through some woods in Suffolk County, New York. While walking through a trail, he finds dozens of missing person posters that have been taped onto different trees.
It's like Slender Man.
There was also a used fire pit and numerous objects left behind, so it was obvious that people had been there recently. After hearing some voices, the man decides to leave the area, and after this, he gave the location of these woods to the police, who interviewed some nearby homeowners. The homeowners stated that it was simply a Halloween decoration. The police took their word for it and dismissed the case, but a lot of questions were left unanswered, such as why these people would decorate for Halloween so early.
Is Halloween decorations, mate? This is like Slender Man, like the 8 posters. You know, if you played the game or you know Slender Man, this is like he has taken them and now he's flaunting it in our faces. This isn't Halloween. This is Slender. This is real life.
What if there was an advanced civilization which existed long before our time? It probably sounds outlandish. But in the timescale of the universe, our modern world has apparently only occupied a fleeting moment. The Long Yu grottos are one such possible example of a long-lost advanced civilization. These underground structures, discovered near the village of Xianbekkum in the Zhejiang province in China, were built at least 2,000 years ago. So far, 36 grottos have been discovered, covering 30,000 square meters. Each of these grottos is carved into siltstone and contains various features of a living space equipped with rooms, gutters and pools.
I love the word grotto because it makes me think of Father Christmas, like when you'd go to visit Santa's grotto. Did you ever go to visit Santa's grotto when you were young?
Yeah, it wasn't called that.
Oh.
It's like a bird, like a...
Maybe that's a very European way of putting it. What do you guys call it here? Santa's house?
It's not that, yeah, some sleigh or some shit.
Oh, Santa's sleigh, yeah. It was always Santa's grotto in the UK. It'd be like, oh, let's go visit Santa's grotto and then sit on this man's lap, who definitely isn't Santa Claus. Yeah, well, God, don't they all? It's like, looking back now, it's like, when I have a kid, you ain't seeing Santa. You can look at him online. That's it. Like, you ain't sitting on anyone's lap.
But in 1984, a meteorite named ALH 84001 found its way to Earth. Dated to be about 4.1 billion years old, this rock was unusual. Upon closer inspection, scientists have found something strange on its surface, signs of fossilized bacteria. After countless studies in the lab, there still isn't any conclusive answer to what it might have been. It could either be an imprint of bacterial life, or just a geological formation which gives it an unusual appearance.
Okay, so again, when it comes to science stuff, I do get very confused, but I think I have some kind of, I could speculate here. This rock came from space, hit Earth, great. There's bacteria on it, meaning some kind of living organism, which means there's life outside of Earth. I'm learning with these videos. Anyway, I knew that much already. But that, I think we all know at this point there's life outside of Earth. Didn't they find something on Mars? Bacteria? Didn't they find bacteria everywhere. They'll probably find a cockroach somewhere. They're everywhere.
For the squeamish, this one might not be comfortable to watch. A rare phenomenon that happens in the animal kingdom, the rat king, is when a bunch of rats who are tied up by their tails and die due to restriction in their movement. What you have left is this odd, almost ritualistic carcass of a bunch of these vermin. Science still hasn't been able to explain this strange phenomenon, but some have hypothesized that it could be a rare birth defect, or happens at low temperatures when these black rats snuggle up together to share the warmth.
Oh my God, like imagine, like does this happen in the womb or when you're out and you're just like hanging out with your fellow rats and it's like you all got a little too close together one night and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're joined together by your tails and that's it, it's game over and then you die because you can't move. It does, yeah, if I was a rat I wouldn't get close to anyone just in case my tail got a little handsy and wrapped around someone else's tail, and then it's when two become one, you know?
Vikings have long captured our imagination through their ferocity and incredible conquests. Though the Viking Age has ended more than 1,000 years ago, there are still plenty of relics from that time period which let us peek into their world. The Ulfberht swords are one such example of a Viking relic which exists today and has baffled experts. These long double-edged swords have been used by the Viking tribes from northern Europe. What makes them so special is how they're made. The composition of carbon is just perfect for the blade to be strong and not break or bend easily. These superior blades didn't grace the hands of most Vikings, but only the elite members of their tribe.
Pretty interesting. I mean, there's not much, there's no mystery there, I guess, as to how it's made. I couldn't even tell you how a sword is made, let alone this elite sword. Like, I don't get it. When I'm watching movies, I'm seeing like Lord of the Rings and they're just out here making their swords. I'm like, yeah, seems right. Like, I get it. You've got some fire, you've got something else. What's the sword made out of? Couldn't tell you. Iron. Where'd you get the iron from? I don't know. Where are they finding these things? I don't know. Different times, different place. We don't have to go out and find these things and build a sword and like craft it over a flame and then we're not Orlando Bloom in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Back in 2013, A Redditor that went by the username of Tram Stop Dan was passing by a trash bin and noticed a strange wooden suitcase sticking out noticeably in the bin. Intrigued by this peculiar find, he quickly pulled the wooden suitcase out of the trash and began digging through its contents to uncover anything important that had been tossed. He realized that the old wooden suitcase appeared to be filled with hand-drawn maps with incredible detail, drawings of mechanical devices, strange images of what appeared to be an extraterrestrial event, and pages of writings that talked about a possible government conspiracy, cover-up, and alien sighting. The Redditor spent a few days poring over these pieces on his own before posting his findings to the site in the hopes of finding others who could help to explain what he had found and what all of it meant.
That's creepy. Not only have you found like a mysterious suitcase, which could mean anything, like some body parts are in there, but you found it, there's documents, alien spacecrafts, alien... I believe it, I trust. There's gotta be like time travelers out here, like people jumping from dimensions. I believe it. Like, the world's so f***ing weird. I don't know. There's gotta be something else going on. Seems legit to me. Fun to think about, anyway. Oh, I'm in some kind of asylum. Oh, get the f*** away from me. No, you f***ing tick. No, get your own space. Oh my god. Chris, when I tell you there are a bunch of crazy people next to me, I was in an asylum, okay? Hear me out, I was in an asylum. I don't know what I was. I could have been a nurse, I could have been another patient, but there was a f***ing crazy person right here going, ah! And then he was over here, then he felt like he was on top of me. They were trying to attack me. Oh, there's someone quite close. Why are you breathing? Oh. Stop heavy. Oh my god. No. Fuck off. Someone screamed in my ear. Stop heavy. I'm glad I'm doing this. Can you imagine if Rachel did this? She'd be out the window. We'd have noise complaints. We'd be out the building. This is stressful. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. You know me, I'm barely ever scared. I'm very scared right now. I'm hot and bothered. Oh, there's kids in here. Fuck off.
¿Dónde estás? Loco.
Oh, get out of my ear.
No vengas, no vengas.
No.
No, ya, no, por favor, no.
That was a lot of commotion. I don't know what was going on there, but they were all panicking. One woman was in my ear just screaming at me. Breathy whispers over here. Oh, it's like...
It would have been a funny duet just because like, you're like watching you do that.
I'm just seizing up because I'm scared. Everyone's around me. Like, it honestly feels like I'm surrounded by people. I'm trapped. Oh, this is a nuclear disaster. Nuketown. Oh, close my eyes. Oh. Wow. Oh, I'm burning alive. I can feel it. It's coming. Oh. it was like I could see orange behind my eyelids. Could be the lights, to be honest, but I truly believed a nuke had got me. I was burning to a crisp. It wouldn't be slow, actually, it would just be an instant impact. The skin would just fly off my body. It's the way to go. Oh, you go away. This one's laughing, this one's crying. Ah! Oh! Oh! Someone smashed a window. Oh my god. I just feel like a different woman now. I feel broken and afraid. Oh. No.
Come to me,
Oh, it is horrible.
or else you won't see the sunset. I didn't see this as a threat.
Oh.
So he screamed at
There was some lightning. Oh! Oh! That was a lot. And that was just number 10. That was horrible. I hurt my neck from going. There was like the thunder crash really was quite traumatic, and then an old woman was like, so I don't know what she said. Oh, and then there was like an old woman who's like, Sarah, Sarah. Ugh, that was horrible. I don't like it. It feels too real. It feels like I'm trapped. No. No. Stop. This is the worst. Oh my god. I don't want to play. Stop. Oh, I hate this 10 out of 10. Oh. That I just hate. I hate it. Someone was like, run. Oh, and I hate the banging on a door. It's like someone's going like this, rattling the door handle. Ugh. I didn't like that one. That one was, there was too much anticipation, heavy breathing. This is a lot. This is actually putting a strain on my heart. Oh, this one's loud. Oh, Chris. It's like golems in my ear. Oh my god, he's gone quiet. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I can't just move positions on me. So it's like a 3D audio thing where it's like it feels like I'm in a room, so I close my eyes, it feels like someone's like walking around me. It's the weirdest experience. It's horrible. I'll have to send you a video and you have to do it. Okay. Oh. It's just heavy breathing. Stop. Wait. Oh, it's gone silent. Ow, my joints clicked. Pure fear. It's silent. Where'd he go? Is it paused? Oh! Oh, there's a picture. Am I watching this? Oh, okay, that one was fine. All I could hear was this. I could hear him swallow, like it was in my ear.
Personally, I can't think of a cult that you should join unless, even if it's like an anti-cult cult, don't join it. Don't do it. Because you'll get trapped and it never goes well.
Rajneesh Puram, Indian mystic Bhagwan Sri Rajneesh, attracted followers by the thousands in the 1970s. He preached a religious-less religion that embraced liberation. In the early 1980s, Rajneesh was having trouble with the Indian government and sent his followers to buy a ranch in Wasco County, Oregon, which they converted into a compound. The community attracted American and international followers, some of whom left families and high-paying jobs to meditate at the feet of Rajneesh. Wasco residents were frustrated by the cult members, knowing as Rajneeshis to begin with. Still, tensions rose when the Rajneeshis attempted to take over the government of the nearby town of Antelope.
The nearby town of Antelope. Yeah. This is gonna be a fun one for me to do, because cults, man. If anybody's like, you should follow me because I'm right, I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? You know? Yeah, you won't find me in a cult, but let's look at them. Let's enjoy the ridiculousness of cults together, shall we? Let's go.
Solar Temple was formed in 1984 by Joseph D. Mombro and Luc Joret. Joseph was a devout Catholic until he discovered occultism in his 20s. The cult, based on New Age spiritualism, drew followers in Switzerland, France, and Canada. Members believed the world would be facing an apocalypse in the mid-1990s, for which they had to prepare by going on a spiritual plane. The founders of the cult, Luc Joret and Joseph D. Mombro, were allegedly forcing members to give them money and convincing them they should die burning to go to heaven.
If they ask for money, run. I mean, the 1990s and the 1970s. The 1970s were the weirdest time. I know this one happened in the 1990s, I think it's what it said. But, like, if anybody claims that something new has happened, and they're like, give us money, don't give them money. Don't give them money, okay? It's like a paywall on a game. It's like a paywall on an app. You know what I mean? Like, you have to pay it to get this extra bonus thing that'll help you later on. Don't pay it. It's not worth it.
Keith Raniere and Nancy Salzman founded NXIVM as a so-called multi-level marketing company. The two started personal development workshops called Executive Success Programs. These courses claim to help celebrities, CEOs, and heiresses overcome fears, anxieties, and self-imposed limitations. However, NXIVM's $3,000 course was ultimately psychological manipulation and a part of Raniere's pyramid scheme. Raniere, who is awaiting trial for enforced labor conspiracy, has branded the woman in the group with a symbol resembling his initials. Allison Mack, an actress known for her role in the TV series Smallville, was an alleged co-conspirator.
I'm still not over this one. I'm still not over this. Like, I loved Smallville, and seeing Allison Mack be related to this and seeing the level of manipulation that she was under, and then a bunch of actors almost got looped into it. It's so scary, and it's so easy, it's so cruel, like, to manipulate the people who are just trying to find a way to feel like they belong. It's like such a insidious kind of evil. Wow. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, and just run. Run and do your own research.
Gate was an American UFO religious cult based near San Diego, California. It was founded in 1974 and led by Marshall Applewhite and Bonnie Nettles. Their connection led them to believe they were aliens who took on human bodies as camouflage, and were sent to teach people about the afterlife in outer space called The Next Level. In March 1997, the world was shocked when 39 people wearing identical black sweatshirts and sneakers were found dead in a house in a suburb of San Diego. The group rented a mansion in Southern California, where members took phenobarbital mixed with applesauce and washed it down with vodka, then put plastic bags over their heads.
I can't even say anything about that. Just what? It's so impressive how someone can be convinced to do something so awful to themselves. Wow. I mean, again, I can empathize with those people because it's like a sense of belonging, but oof, man. Oh, that's so horrendous. That is so horrendous.
Jim Jones founded the People's Temple Agricultural Project that preach a
Jones.
socialist way of living. There were over 20 compounds, one of them being in the country of Guyana named Jonestown. Over 1,000 people lived on the compound. A congressman named Leo Ryan came to the compound to investigate abuse allegations from concerned family members. While he was there, numerous members told Ryan they wanted to leave. On November 17, 1978, as Ryan and a group were at the local airport, temple security guards opened fire on the group. All. On November 18th, Jones ordered his congregation to drink grape Kool-Aid laced with cyanide. About 918 people died.
Wow. Wow. I know there's a lot of people who want the Messiah to come back. But chances are, if someone's like, I'm the Messiah, they're probably not. Chances are, I don't know, just throwing out the statistic, probably not likely. But still, like, once those people got in, maybe they went to go check it out to see what was going on, and then their money was taken. I know they were blackmailed. Yeah, just really, really dirty. It's easy to say don't do it, but like sometimes you find yourself there without even realizing it. So that's also a thing.
Become immortal thanks to his family, which was a religious cult and commune in the 1960s. Manson preached about a race war called Helter Skelter, which would bring about the end of the world. In order to stop this, Manson got his family members to carry out grisly murders so they could be blamed on black people. One of such murders took the life of Sharon Tate and her unborn baby, who at the time was married to celebrity director Roman Polanski. Today, the Manson family is currently serving sentences behind bars, and many of the members still regard Charles as a god or messiah.
As they should be serving time. But again, like that kind of manipulation, like where do you draw the line on, like they were their worldview was entirely warped, like just insane ideas. And one of my favorite parts about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino is kind of the fact that he takes the liberty to rewrite history how we wish it would have happened. Like, I wish the ending of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood happened as opposed to what actually happened, but unfortunately, we can't change reality. Yeah, wow. I remember learning about Charles Manson and being so confused, and then hearing, like, how could people know that? But hindsight is 2020, right? Like, you don't know, half the time you don't know you're in one until it's too late. That's the scariest part about cults, I think.
The topic of exorcism has been a question of debate for centuries. Going on the premise that people can be possessed by demons, various churches from Catholic to temple rituals believe that demons can be exorcised using a variety of prayers and commands. The person possessed will go through physical and mental changes during the process of an exorcism that's nearly violent. But if it is all mental illness, then the people who are going through exorcisms are not getting the proper treatment for their condition, thus enabling the bad behavior because it can be blamed on a demon.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with exorcisms, is because either the person performing it is ill and need help, either the person performing it is ill and needs help, or the person being performed on needs help, as opposed to being starved for 3 days and doused with holy water. We've seen a lot of weird stuff on this channel, and a lot of this stuff lives in the gray area of what if.
On Good Friday in San Juan in the Philippines, people will participate in a crucifixion ritual that simulates what Christ himself went through thousands of years ago.
What?
But this is much more than a performance. The participants are actually beaten and have nails driven into their palms and feet.
That can't be real.
These people participate as an act of showing their faith. What is even more creepy is that despite the community's efforts to keep the event solemn, there are still street vendors selling food and merchandise, making suffering and pain a family event.
That can't be real. That actually can't be real. No way. No way. That is so appalling. Oh, that makes me so upset. I hate that. Oh, that's so awful. Wow. Wow, that can't be. I'm not there. I wasn't raised, but I think we know that that's not a good thing, right? We do know that that's not okay.
Parish is a dystopian community based on the real-life Jonestown cult.
What?
Also known as the People's Temple Agricultural Project.
Welcome to Eden Parish. Father wants only to create a community where peace and love are cherished.
In this found footage film, the cult is established by a religious figure known simply as Father.
Why are we chasing him? It was Father's orders.
Father's followers are convinced that he saved them and obsessively venerate him.
Father had a vision, and he was, of course, right. And we built heaven here on earth.
Meanwhile, armed guards keep outsiders away and deter dissenters from leaving.
Nobody can live here alive.
Oof. I hate that this guy has the audacity The audacity to control people like this. I hate that. I mean, if they're happy, go ahead, but if you have armed guards, that does not sound like heaven on earth to me. Heaven on earth is a bowl of ice cream and a bunch of champagne.
Philosophical society, martyrs.
Lucy's just a victim, like all of the others.
Led by a woman known merely as Mademoiselle. This unnamed cult features a group of alleged philosophers that are trying to understand the afterlife
Is this a movie
by
or a
forcing
real
people
thing?
into becoming martyrs.
Yet everyone's a victim. Martyrs are very rare.
The secretive society selects young women as their potential martyrs and then kidnaps them.
No one can try to tell me that the concept of martyrdom was strictly an invention of the religious. We tried everything, even with...
Through methodical torture, they hope their subjects will give them an understanding of the hereafter.
Okay, so that looks like a movie. I think that's a movie. I don't know if that's real. I'm not sure. That looks like a movie. That's probably a movie, right, Chris?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I wish I knew it was a movie. I hope that's a movie, if it actually exists. Ugh. I don't... Like, I know it's kind of this special magical skill that human beings have, that we can connect and imagine worlds beyond our own. It's one of the things that makes us very special, but when it's used for evil and control, cults happen, and it's super abusive, and I hope that everyone out there watching this is staying safe. And that if you think it's a cult, it's probably a cult. If it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true.
There seems to be some creepy... I can't tell... Oh, okay, this might be a deer. It could be a deer. I'm seeing a nice curvature of there. It goes like that. Like, that's like a Kim K picture. You balance a table on top of that. But the eye is very alarming, and it looks like there's little strands of hair coming down. But I think it's got to be a deer. Eyes aren't just like black at night like that, unless it's The Grudge. Could very well be The Grudge. But I think it's a deer. I'm calling deer, but that like is really popping. So respect. Oh, what the? Holy. Okay, I see what's happening here, but it is quite alarming. It's like someone's like gone to an army surplus store, has like got all his stuff and things. It's like hiding one of those camouflage outfits, lurking in the trees. Oh, maybe he's hunting. Do people hunt like that? Can you wear normal clothes? I don't know. I would just wear like some sweatpants. I wouldn't put on a whole outfit. And what's sticking out of his face? Oh, I think he's holding something and it's come up. Maybe that's the end of his... I don't know. That can't be a... Oh, if it's... Can't show this picture. YouTube just come out with new stuff. Okay, it's not overtly a... Doesn't look like... Anyway, he could be hunting. He looks like he's doing something. He's holding something. But it also looks like he's got a snorkel coming out of his mouth. That's what it looks like to me from here. It looks like he's snorkeling above ground in a big outfit. Don't like that. Oh, my favorite picture. This is an iconic picture that we've used across many channels in thumbnails because it's so great and so weird. It's like a tree demon thing that's come to life and is gonna kill everyone. Also looks like the guy from Pan's Labyrinth. Isn't there a guy like this in Pan's Labyrinth? Not the Hans guy, but the other guy. What's his name? Is he a faun? Looks like a faun. Or Mr. Tumnus from Narnia. Mr. Tumnus, right? Was that his name? Yeah. He was a faun. Didn't he die? No. No one died in Narnia. Oh, Aslan died, but then he came back. Like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. That was actually really sad when they killed Aslan in Narnia. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, my mind went to one thing, and it's a word I can't say because I was told in the past it was a bad word. Anyway, this looks like a giant bunny rabbit wearing some kind of fetishistic mask. It might not be, but my mind automatically assumes that much. Or it could just be a mask. Maybe it's a bunny mask. Maybe it's just really dark out. Is he even wearing a bunny outfit? Looks to me like he is. He's wearing something. It looks like evil Easter bunny. That's terrifying. That's for sure like a mask. You don't just buy that in any like Halloween shop. You've got to go to the stag shop for that. That's probably like $200. That's probably pure leather. Oh, is this a dead animal? No, it looks like a bear that's sleeping. Oh god, it's a sleeping bear. First I was like, is this bear dead? And you're just showing me a dead animal? Okay, this bear, yeah, I mean, this is kind of creepy. This bear's just like chilling. Is that how they sleep? In my mind, bears just like bury, they bury themselves. Like, I just assumed they like dug a hole or they were in a cave. And also, did you know this? Okay, I feel like some people are gonna say that I'm dumb, and I think other people will be like, yeah, I thought the same thing. When animals hibernate, were you under the impression that they just slept for months? Or did you know better? Like, when people are like, oh, the bears are hibernating, I just assumed they were in a cave and they were gonna nap for about 9 months. No, they're awake, they just aren't eating. Did you know that, Chris?
They have enough to last the hibernation.
Yeah, they're just not out there, like, hunting. That's their hibernation. They kind of just live in their little cave and eat and just chill, you know? But I thought, when they say animals are hibernating, that they were asleep. I feel like other people will agree with me. Holy shit, what the fuck's this? Is that what animal is that? It looks, what? It looks like it's got the head of a seal. But what kind of animal is that? I have no idea. Some kind of animal, and it's eating another animal, or it could be carrying its baby. Some animals carry their baby by picking them up in its mouth. I'm just trying to make light of it and assume this animal is not dead, you know? I don't know what animal this is, but it's creepy. It's been caught in the act and it knows it. It's like, whoop. Caught at the scene of the crime. I don't know what animal that is. Creepy. Weird. Is that bear standing on its hind legs? No, that's got to be someone dressed up, for sure. That's even creepier though. I'd rather it be a bear standing on its hind legs than someone dressed up, lurking through the woods, because no one just lurks through the woods and means like good. It's usually someone's gonna come for you, you know? They're gonna chase you, they're gonna hunt you down, they're gonna put you in a hole, and no one will ever find you again. That's what happens. I've watched enough movies to know. Have you ever seen the movie Prisoners? Prisoners? Hugh Jackman. Oh, that's a sad one. That's a sad one. Bleak as holy shit. This trail cam? Holy shit. This is like Morbius. Morbius? Is that his name? Mobius? It looks like, yeah, it's a vampire. It looks like he's got a bow and arrow slung over his back. Could be wrong. But this is a vampire straight up. He's on the trail. He's seen the camera. He's smiling. It's picture day. He looks like he's real happy to see that trail cam. The more you look at him, the more it does seem kind of like he's trying to smile for the camera. But this is straight up vampire. Although it's like not, his teeth are all over the place. There's a lot happening here. He's seen shit, you know, he's gone through something. Yeah, he was like, whoa. I was not expecting that. He looks like Jared Leto in that new movie. Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, this isn't a scary picture, but it's certainly interesting. All the deer are scared of something. They've all leaped away in different directions. Flash probably again went off and like alarmed them. But it's weird how they're all leaping like that. They're running from something. Something's there. Something's coming. Run away. Oh, the baby one's going in a different direction. Look, the baby might never see his parents again. They're all running in separate directions. They're all gonna die. Every single one of them's Bambi's mother. You seen Bambi? Don't watch Bambi. Yeah, it's sad. No one should watch Bambi. Like, when I have a kid, I'm gonna talk about Bambi like it's the devil's movie, and they can never watch it. Actually, I won't even mention Bambi. They'll never know it even exists. Because that's horrific. You can't make a kid's movie and then shoot the mother in it and then just expect us all to be fine. That's why people are f***ed up, because Bambi's mother died. Oh, this looks satanic. This looks like someone part of a cult in a robe, ready to cast some spells in the middle of the woods, ready for some blood sacrifice. I mean, or it could just be someone just like a garment hanging up against a tree. But I think it's someone in a cult. It's very like Eyes Wide Shut vibes. People in robes, people in masks. And then yeah, someone's gonna die. The devil's here. It's like The Ritual. Everyone should watch the movie The Ritual. That's a great one.